No, brothers and sisters, welcome to my best my comments. I try to keep it down. I need to get it under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very, 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 very important. Fucking important. Fucking important. And not important. The liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people are sensitive. Listeners' discretion is advised, okay? If you have any comments, questions, insults, or rest, you put it down below, okay? I have no time for the average hoe, okay? Unless she's sucking my dick or something. But anyway, this video is going to be pertaining to why women don't admit they're wrong. And what to do with these type of females. Because a lot of guys don't know how to handle that shit. That shit is old news for me. I try to tell the guys always to test their subjects. Touch your woman out. Get the feel of her. Understand this. This is like Pimpology 101. A pimp would send a hoe in the street and basically see how much potential she can raise by herself. Okay. But of course, I'm no pimp. Like I said, I learned from the people who are from the streets and the hustlers and the thugs. But I didn't want no part of it because I don't want to be taking advantage of women's weaknesses. But only in a good way, okay, you know. So I don't want to be called a womanizer, okay? So when you do test your woman out, like I said, I made a video about this many times over before. Test her might. I made that fucking video. If she fails the test, then you can put her in a certain category. Women only go in one or two categories for me. Useful and unuseful, okay? Women do that to men all of the time. Right? So I'm like, you know, a lot of guys are just in the beta alpha mode. They don't understand. They haven't been trained, okay? So I try to teach guys, but they tend to ignore me. They think that they're fucking days. They're whoremongering. There are male whores out there. Yeah, they're whoremongering. It's going to last and last and last until they got like 15 type of STDs and then yada, yada, yada. But I try to tell legit guys, at least halfway beta and beta alphas, you know, to test your female out, you know, but they tend not to hear me. You know, it's just that simple. Just test her out with some other guy, okay? Or, you know, see what her position is. And if she lies once, I just kick her to the curb, okay? I automatically put her on the back burner. She got to be useful to something else. But if she lies twice, you already know she's fooling your ass. Women will not admit when they're wrong. They're not going to admit when they're wrong. Sometimes you have to make up a lie in order to understand and reveal the true person who you're dealing with. And that's all I really wanted to say about that. This video is very short, but it's so precise and so easy. Real alphas keep shit simple. Okay? By using common sense and constructive critical thinking skills, okay? Which I have more than most of you guys, okay? But, you know, I may sound childish when I say it, but it's true though, because I'll talk to these guys in my inbox. I'll see it sometimes on the Facebook posts, but nobody really talks about it. Test her might and understand that women don't admit when they're wrong. When they're caught red-handed, they ain't gonna admit it. So you gotta put her in the shoebox, okay? Put her in the shoebox. Put the pussy in the shoebox, nigga. You gotta catch them bitches, okay? If a female don't apologize, I'm like, damn, where did you learn your skills at? Sometimes I'll ask a female, I said, don't you know when you're wrong, you're supposed to apologize, right? Okay? I teach my daughter very carefully that if you're overly dramatic about you apologizing and you actually admit that you're wrong and you're being sincere about it, because my daughter be bowing in front of me. I'm sorry, Dad, I'm sorry. I say, are you for real? And then I bow to her if I make a mistake, but rarely, very rarely I bow to her because I don't really make any mistakes. Because I'll ask her a question and say, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? But Daddy, you did that. I say, hey, but I did do that, baby. I did do that. I'm like, so she knows she's in the wrong. So when I get upset, you going to be bowing, okay? But other than that, that's the moral of what I'm saying here. You guys got to start testing these women out, these whores of harlots. You can't say whores no more on the fucking Facebook. I'm like, what the fuck is this day and age coming to? I can't say the word H-O-R or bitch. That's the old school way of saying to talk to a woman who's in heat. Okay, you can't write it down. Okay, I'm like, what kind of fun is fucking Facebook? That's why his ass is in trouble. I got fucking Zuckerberg's face and shit using fucking magic and shit. And lots of people don't understand how that shit work, but he's in trouble and shit because he's fucking up. He's doing that racial profile thing, and that's another subject for another day. I said, you know, I hope he's not targeting me. But I remember one time I made a comment to someone, and he got that shit completely misconstrued, and he put it back on there. I said, is that his robots? A human probably checked my shit. I don't break none of the policy, but for some reason I'm in the gray or some shit. But other than that, please, guys, test the waters out. You know, like, don't just put yourself out there. Okay? I do. I test the waters out. But sometimes even if you test the waters out, you start to recognize how you're being targeted. So always do that. Use dark psychology. That's a form of it, okay? By manipulation and shit. By basically just talking about that. You know, that's all I wanted to talk about, you guys, okay? So in this video, you learned that women don't admit when they're wrong. Test the woman out so you can understand what position to put her in, because most guys don't even talk about testing their hoe out or testing their broad out and shit. And understand this, okay? Don't go through life through trial and error. It's fun, but don't save time. Save time so you won't feel no pain. Okay? If you keep going through the same thing, you're becoming a knucklehead. Okay? You know, always you don't want to keep knocking your head and try to get same different. That's an insanity project right there. You're doing the same thing, trying to get different results. You heard about that saying before. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say, you brothers and sisters. Hey, y'all having a good day. I gotta contact my honeys from overseas here. And I'm like, as soon as I'm making a video, she wanna text me and shit. Peace.